on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Ready to go now? Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
2 outs, runner at first. And here is Matt Chapman. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1. Adames off of first with 2 away. Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in there. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
That's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1 left for San Francisco, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the hill in this one, Logan Webb.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Turner now.
Trey Turner.
And there's a foul ball. That one's upstairs, ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch misses. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And it's fouled away. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Phillies down in order. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Philadelphia. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Wheeler back to work. Wheeler in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Come on now, Phillies. Nope, that's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Nice curveball for a strike.
Let's go, Phillies.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Patrick Bailey will hit next. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Tap foul at the plate. Second inning here, no score. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and here's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Fought off foul. Misses outside, and that's ball 3. Sliced hard but foul. In the air out towards right center. Yastrzemski sizing this one up, and there's one down.
Batting 5th, third baseman.
And here comes Alec Bohm. And the first offering is not close. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Max Kepler at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's a speed threat, Grant McCray. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
High in the air, out to right. Castellanos gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Batting, center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Grounded out his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one not close. 2 balls and a strike. Top of the third, no score. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Fitzgerald takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one upstairs. Liner snapped at first. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Bottom of the inning, and now it's JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
This is Bryson Stott. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Brandon Marsh, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Move over to first, try to keep him close. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Struck out swinging his first time. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and that is the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Still no score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Willie Adames.
Let's go, Phillies! Let's go, Phillies!
The shortstop takes the ball. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Fastball is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is down low. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Chapman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fourth inning underway, no score. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Chases that one out of the zone. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So here's Wade now. Doubled his first time up.
Wade Jr.
That one's in there. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one sliced foul. Outside.
Out.
Yeah, the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
On the ground to third. Oh, and it hits the base. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
Now batting, designated hitter Elliot Ramos.
Go ahead run on base. And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos struck out looking his first time. Outside low, and that is ball one. Wait, off of first with 2 away. Misses off the plate. 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is fouled back. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Sit him down.
And the righty deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Marsh quickly gets it back in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here is Patrick Bailey. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
0-1.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Ground ball to Bohm. They get the force. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Giants leave a couple, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Now 1-1. And downstairs. Fouls one off. 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here is Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's in and out of his glove. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Flied to right his first time. Ball one, no
inside.
strikes. That's in there. Next pitch is outside.
Three balls, one strike.
Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball four to a board.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
First and second, one out. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Dives, but it's off his glove. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now batting Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. That's inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Oh, great stop. Comes home with it. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Wheeler back to work. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Got him swinging. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Now batting number 58.
Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next pitch misses way outside.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kepler squeezes it, and that is that. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
Go, Phillies, go!
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Phillies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now that is
Bryson Stott now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fly ball to right. Yastrzemski. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
Oh, he's got to be
0-1's
pretty
the count.
proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss. 2 outs,
No
base
ball,
is
2
empty.
strikes.
Tap
1 ball,
dances out of the way
2
of that
strikes.
one.
Let's go, Phillies!
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park.
for San
Here's the
Francisco,
second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And a strike on the outside edge. The next pitch
Ball.
misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fly ball down the line. Castellanos makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. 1 for 2.
Let's go now, Phil.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Let's go, Phillies!
Ball.
And there's the strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Cut out and miss. Curveball struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Chapman up for the 3rd time here. Watches that
Counts
one
1-0.
miss. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Chapman gets a piece there. That misses the zone. 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Good eye in that spot. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Lamont Wade Jr. the next to hit. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw.
He's safe.
Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
All over that one right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Joe Ross.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Yeah, there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down. Clips the corner. That is strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 1 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike. Next pitch misses inside, and the count 1-2. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And he chases that one. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And You know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Trey Turner now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Not even close there. Ball 1. The Giants up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses. Now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That's off the mark, and it's 3-0. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 down. Phillies down a run. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fair ball.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So Harper stands in. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Turner leads off first with 1 away. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that is a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one's a little bit low. 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Turner runs. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is downstairs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Flying around third is Turner. Throw is offline, and he scores. We're tied at 1.
Big RBI for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner on first. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Check on the runner. Castellanos back in on a dive. That one is inside ball one. Swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at one apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Orion Kerkering. Up and loosening in the pen, Strom, the lefty, warming up as well. Pitch in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. And that's too high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. That's strike one. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a little bit low. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 1 and 2. Looked like it was a little bit up.
2-2 the count.
Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Here's the left fielder, Grant McCray. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. The relay, not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
1 out, runner at second. Lee getting ready to hit. That missed by a
Ball 1, no
lot.
strike.
And that's ball 1. Popped in the air, left field, hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. This one in the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him. That ends the inning. And they limit the damage. Giants get a run on the RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Max Kepler.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action. Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Activity in the bullpen.
1-1.
Tyler Rogers preparing to come on if needed. Doval getting loose as well. On the ground. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there and your teammates are loving it.
Here's JT Realmuto. And that is downstairs. 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next offering is downstairs. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. And it remains 2-2. That one missed. Bryson Stott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. Now 12 strikeouts for him in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now a chance for Bryson Stott. There's a strike. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one hit to first. Wade steps on the bag, and the Phillies are set down in order. So they go quietly there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Giants 2 and the Phillies 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
50.
Orion Kirkering.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game, and now Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And the 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop Willie Adames.
Willie Adames now at the plate. 1 for 3. That's outside. Ball 1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jose Alvarado, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one is in for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swings and misses. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Here's Matt Chapman. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a little high. The count now 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eric Miller.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. some of them are just wired different. So we'll see what he's got here.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Swings through that one for strike one. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Ryan Walker up and throwing. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Schwarber in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball 2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And the tying run is on base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Turner swings through it for strike one.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Base hit center field. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation.
0-1's the count.
So the tying run at second.
Ball
that
one.
one's upstairs, ball 1. On the ground to third. There's one.
He's out.
Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game, and digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Oh, 1 down. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter, Elliot
Next
Ramos.
is the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos. And he takes a strike.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
That misses
that
the
ball went
zone.
out.
And 1-1. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Throw into third. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swing and a foul straight back. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. On the ground right side. They take the force out, and that is that. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Phillies 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Walker.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Hit on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He's 2 outs away. Boom. The next to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
And now the count is even. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. In there at the knees. 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. And now Max Kepler. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Strike 1. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
With the winning run at the plate, we're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Up next.
And now it is JT Realmuto, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Now a check swing, but he held up. They're down to their final strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Walker is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.